Hi, fourth graders. Hope you're doing fine. This is the short story. So remember, I'm going to explain the vocabulary words and have to read the short story. So let's begin. The first word is errands. It's a short trips to do something. When you go to do errands, you go buy some things. Um, Usually you go, if I go do errands, I'm going to go buy food. I'm going to go buy mostly things that you need in the house. So these are very short trips. Instinct, a way of acting or behaving that a person or animal is born with and does not have to learn. Like we say, animal instinct. They have a way of knowing things that even us, we don't know. Even they have this instinct when it's about to rain, they become very, very hyper. And humans have a different type of instinct. So it's a way of acting and behaving. The other word is memorizing. Memorizing is learning by heart or fixing in the memory. So sometimes when you need to study for a science quiz, you need to memorize, or these definitions, you need to memorize them to understand them. Sirens. Sirens are devices that make loud, shrill sounds used as signals or warning. Like an ambulance has a siren. And ooh, 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 ooh. A police car has a siren. Clippers, tool used for cutting. So when we use clippers, we use them to cut. You could use clippers to cut your nails. You could use them to cut all types of things. And relieved is freed from discomfort or pain, or comforted. When you are relieved of something, you say, wow, I'm relieved I finished my exams. So you feel much better. It could be discomfort or stress or anything. So these are your words. I will read you this week's story that is called All Saturday Morning. Excuse me, I'm still coughing. Molly planned to spend all Saturday morning memorizing. Remember what memorizing is: to know by heart. Memorizing a poem that she wanted to recite in school on Monday. But her family had other plans for her. First, Molly's mother asked her to run a few errands. So she had to go to the store. I have to do something. She had to go like to buy a couple of things. So she had to go do a few errands. Then her father handed her the edge clippers and asked her to trim the bushes. So this kind of clippers are good to cut bushes. Bushes usually are big plants in front of your houses. And you use a clipper is used to cut them. After that, Molly's big sister asked her to walk Mabel, their German shepherd. When the fire truck sped by blaring their sirens, I could see a fire truck has a siren too. Mabel went wild. It was her natural instinct. So you could see that dogs, when they hear a siren, they go completely crazy. They don't like it. To chase moving things. So Molly found herself racing after the fire truck, trying to stop Mabel. When the chores were finally done, Molly felt relief. Now she could finally do her memorizing. We'll all help, said Molly's family. That included Mabel, who howled every time Molly recited her poem. So every time she did her poem, Molly would do. Mabel howled, that means, ooh. So let's go to the questions. What was Molly memorizing? She was memorizing what at the beginning of the story? So you have to tell me what she is memorizing. Who asked asked Molly to do errands. Which member of the family asked her to do errands? What did Molly's father ask her to do? Remember, her father asked her to do something. Look what I'm doing. Why did Mabel chase the trucks with the siren? It was her natural what? It is a vocabulary word, remember. How did all the family members show that they are willing to help each other? So here you have to tell me they are ready to help each other in this story. What would they do? So usually when you help somebody else in a family, you try to help others. So try to find something in the story that could be useful for helping each other. And this is the story. Bye.